Hey, it's Chris, Nikki, Whip, and Violetta, the Morning Mix. Welcome to the Morning Mix podcast. Boy, this morning we were all over the map, but we learned that you've had a lot of embarrassing calls to 911. That's not fun.
Yeah, I don't remember any of them.
Yeah, it's hard to say. And your significant other, why are they talking so much about Taylor Swift? We got to get over it.
Yeah, when you talk about Formula One, what's your wife think about?
Food.
Food.
And I learned that with you this morning. That and much more right now on the Morning Mix podcast. We want to know, what is your positive thought for the day? 773, very simple. It's Friday.
Yes.
That's all we need. And then the follow-up from an 847, and it's payday.
Oh, it is?
There we go. It's more than just a candy.
Yeah.
There you go.
For some people.
Yeah.
Right.
Not you, Violetta. Okay.
Put your phone down.
Yeah, what are you doing? 815, I saved a bunch of money by switching my car insurance to Geico.
Hey,
It's nice.
That's nice. Let's say 630, hey, there's no snow, and we're above freezing. That's
That
nice.
is true.
Seriously.
Right?
I take that for granted.
Yeah. What's your positive thought for the day? Well, I got up this morning and I'm on my way. Okay. Respect. This one, I didn't even know this. They said it and it kind of shocked me because according to, there it is, 630, 6 more Fridays until Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
6 more Fridays?
That was
when you
actually
put it
a
in those
negative
terms,
thought.
I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
whoa.
crazy.
My belly button and my butt went to meet in the middle. I was like, oh, I didn't know that happened.
They kissed.
Ouch. Whoa. It's a lot of nerves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
708, what's my positive thought for the day? Man, the guy at Dunkin' made my iced coffee perfect.
Oh, that's nice.
You know when that
When
happens?
it's the right color,
Yeah,
you're like, I
it's
can't wait
like,
to take the first sip
Yeah.
here.
I'm good enough, I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, people like me. And 847 312, hey girl, that Botox is looking nice. Positive thought for the day. It's kind of nice. 773, this too shall pass. Positive thought for the day.
Right.
Okay.
All right. 224, it's a Friday. I got a half day. I'm out of here at 11.
Oh, man.
Beautiful. Wow.
Drunk by 11:15. Sorry. Got a little excited.
That's just your plan.
847, it's my daughter's birthday weekend.
Oh, nice.
Let's go. I'm positive. I'm going to have way more than 11 negative thoughts today. 815.
That's the positive
That's
thought. Yeah.
224, my flight to California will leave O'Hare on time.
Yes.
My flight from
Yes, it
California will leave O'Hare on time. 773, I'm at least as great as Nickelback.
That's true.
Oh, if you keep
Nice.
telling yourself that.
That's kind of nice. Why not? Wow, listen to this 630. You know, sometimes people take it very seriously, and I respect that. I am so grateful for the ideal partnership manifesting in my life. Look at that. I like that. And then other people, I had a great poop. There you go. See, it's about positive thoughts. 224, just made my final car payment.
Yes. Oh, my God. Now all that money just stays in your bank account.
That's yours. Now what you can do is you can make that car payment, but put it into a high-yield savings account every month.
Yeah.
Or buy new shoes.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Or start fixing all the stuff that's going to start breaking on your car.
No! Wib!
All right, that's one of my 11 negative thoughts. 10 to go.
From Chicago to your device, this is the Morning Mix Podcast.
You skip school. Mom and dad sometimes give you a note, and that note will say, oh, sorry. We got a text from 773. Sorry, they can't come in today. They have a paper cut.
Yeah.
Those are the worst.
those
It
hurt.
hurts.
Yeah, you never
Those hurt
know.
a lot.
Yeah,
Excuses.
back in the day, you could just call and say my kid won't be in.
They're not in.
Now you need a reason.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite. I think pretty much now they're just like, nah, you didn't feel like it.
Oh.
I find that to be more the case. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
Mental health day.
Yeah.
That could be.
Right.
Hi, Katie. How are you this morning?
Good. How are you guys?
We're doing really well. Are you a teacher or a parent?
I am a teacher.
Okay, great. And what was the
Both,
excuse?
But I am the teacher who receives the excuse. So I'm a special ed teacher. So we're at an IEP meeting going over the students' grades, and we're like, well, he's not doing so well in PE because he's not wearing his uniform. And they're like, oh yeah, he says it gives him migraines. And that's when you just look at him. Well, I'm not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure wearing a PE uniform is not going to give a child a migraine.
Yeah.
Well, you won't put on the T-shirt and the shorts that go with it.
Yeah.
Huh.
All
right.
I like. You know what? I like the thinking because what are you going to say to that? You're
Right.
like, well, I don't want to give the kid a migraine. So,
Right.
all right.
Sure.
Hey, Nick, how are you this morning?
Good. I teach math, and I always see a kid at the later day of school because he can't come in the morning because he's too late in the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru line.
Oh, my God.
Valid excuse.
So the mom or the kid is like, sorry, the line was so long at Dunkin'. Which one's telling you that?
Both. The mom drives the kid, and they both have to stop at Dunkin' Donuts before they go to school, and the line is too long, so they can't make it to the first 2 periods of the school day.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
That's a long line.
2 periods.
Yeah, Whip, you got to call your people over there.
Very popular. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Line
yeah.
down the block.
What can you do?
Yeah.
It's time to go inside and get
You
the
guys just hop in.
What?
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
What was the excuse you got?
I had a parent say they were taking their student to a protest to help him learn about his constitutional right to protest.
Well, that's pretty heavy. That's it's like a live action field trip, you know?
yeah.
How many times did it
He
happen?
was just once. He was younger. It was him and his younger brother were going. I teach elementary school.
What's odd is that protest, Jackie, was about the long lines at the Dunkin' drive-thru. So
exactly.
it's all cyclical.
Yeah.
It all comes together. Man, my mom was just like, go to school. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
I'd be like, I think I'm sick. They'd be like, you don't have a fever and you're not throwing up. Enjoy your day. I'm like, okay, see you later. And here we are. Well, congrats. Maybe if you need a better excuse, I mean, the Dunkin' drive-thru line, it might work, but 2 periods.
Right.
It's a long line.
Pushing
at
it a
Dunkin'.
little bit.
You got to hold on to
Pushing
that
it.
one
Yeah.
for when, like, there's something you
When you
really
really
don't
need
want to
it.
do that
Yeah.
first period of class.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
Amy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, good morning. How you doing this morning?
Good morning. Good.
This is my wife. I've called her now in the throes of getting the kids up and ready for their day because our son still goes to daycare today. So, hi. Just really quick, we're talking about this husband is making his wife put a quarter in a jar every time she brings up Taylor Swift because he's sick of hearing about it. And
Okay.
I decided to go first because I know that you're absolutely sick of hearing me talk to you about Danny Ricciardo and F1 racing.
I was going to say F1, yes.
So if we had a tip jar, how do you think you'd end up with like a spa day after the end of a week?
A week? What is it, $1 occurrence?
Well, it could be, I guess. I was thinking a quarter.
Yeah, I could go to the spa.
Okay.
Is this in play?
No. Should we start this?
She's
ready
Hang on
now.
a second.
Yeah.
So F1 racing, I just wanted to confirm. And you have no interest in...
F1 racing. Or we can also do $1 in a jar every time you ask me if your outfit is okay.
wow, that's
my gosh, that is
peeking.
great.
Are you sure
inside.
this is okay?
Yeah.
So when he starts talking about F1, where does your brain go? Like where you so you acknowledge him and then you go somewhere else. Where is that place?
I don't know. I think about food a lot.
Yeah, of course. And you don't even try to further the conversation, right? You're not like asking questions.
No interest.
No, I couldn't ask questions if I wanted to. I don't know anything about it.
As much as I've talked about F1 racing and Danny Ricciardo, she has no information in her brain. Like, none of the new information has entered and stayed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Think about food a lot.
She's offered
That is
no space.
fantastic.
All right, babe. Well, thanks for your time this morning. I apologize for interrupting the morning rush. Hope everything's going well over there.
All good. Everything's good.
Did everybody sleep till 7 or no?
Yeah, I got 7:15 out of one of them.
Hey,
right.
let's
2
go.
minutes ago.
All
Happy
right.
Friday.
All right, I love you. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later.
Love you. Bye.
Okay, bye. All right, there we go. Confirmation. I think
Mm-hmm.
about food. Hey, Kyle, how are you this morning?
Good morning. Excellent. Happy Friday. Love the show.
Hey, thanks, man. Love you right back, and happy Friday to you. What is it in your house that is just, we're sick and tired of hearing about it? Is it you or is it your partner?
Well, it's my partner who's really irritated with me. If I had a quarter for every time somebody asked me about this, I could retire tomorrow. And it's lawn care, and it's my lawn. So everybody who sees our lawn is like, hey, I got a question for Kyle. Can I talk to him for a minute? And my wife's always like, it's about the grass, isn't it? And every single time it is.
Wow.
No, if it's at work, it's anywhere. Like I'm a teacher. My prince will be like, hey, Kyle, come here for a second. I'm like, oh, no, did I do something or what's going on? He'll pull out his phone and show me, hey, I got a brown spot in my lawn here. You got any ideas of how I can fix it?
So Kyle,
So
what do you
it's
do?
anywhere
What do
I
you do
go.
during the winter though, when like the lawn
The
isn't
winter
there?
time, that's a good question. So I try to keep it nice as long as I can. So like this time of year kills me with all the leaves on it all the time. It really frustrates me. But, you know, I got to let it go dormant. Got to focus on the family for at least a couple months, and then it's lawn season. And then about
Couple
March.
months, yep.
Yeah, you put in a couple, and then, you're good to go for the rest of the year.
You guys got me during the winter.
Yeah, it's fine. Hey, Ellie, how are you this morning?
Great. How are you?
Doing well. What are they talking too much about?
We're talking too much about the Chicago Marathon. My ducks and my kids Ran the Chicago Marathon. My husband is sick of hearing us talk about it. He's
So
sick
you
of
guys
it.
are
He's
still,
had
I mean, it was a few weeks ago, but you're still reliving the glories. Okay.
Yes, we are.
It's a pretty amazing feat of human accomplishment. You know, you should be proud of yourself.
Yeah, and 16, 18 weeks of training. We talked about it all during the training, the long runs, and this and that. He's done. He doesn't want to hear about it anymore.
Yeah. Is there just nothing new to talk about? Like, there's not a new angle on it. Is that the problem?
Well, the people that run it can always find something new to talk about. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Right.
It's kind of a cool experience, but he's done. He doesn't want to hear anything about it anymore.
I think you guys should just walk around with your medals on all weekend
100%.
for no real
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah.
Just have them on.
Yeah, they're fine. What are we doing here, guy? We're going to church with these on. Mm-hmm. Hi, Shannon. How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're great. What are they talking too much about, Shannon?
Dungeons and Dragons?
Not the movie, the game, right? Like the active game of playing Dungeons and Dragons tabletop. Who's the dungeon master? Okay.
Okay, so my husband is the dungeon master, and he plays with his 3 best friends from childhood. Every other week, he's listening to podcasts about it. He's watching a show where they just sit around playing the game. And then I hear them downstairs in the basement in, voices of characters, screaming at each other. They built a TV screen, playboard. I don't get it.
I am an elf archer, and I will come find you, but I am the ogre that will kill you. Is that kind of the vibe you're hearing in the basement?
Oh, yeah.
All right, great. I look forward to being invited. Yeah. Hi, Liz. How's it going today?
Good. How are you?
We're great. What are they talking too much about, Liz?
Their zombie apocalypse survival,
the prep
list. Yeah, the prepping of it.
I love this.
They're going to have the last laugh.
They are.
When they're all in there and they're still alive, we're going to be up here going, please give us some of that canned food.
Yeah. Well, he works from home, so every time he'd get bored at work, he would, and I was a stay-at-home mom at the time, he would walk out of his office and then just immediately go into it. And it would always be during, a show I'd want to watch or something like that. So I'd always have to pause so I could give him my full attention.
Right.
You're like, okay, I'll listen to how you're rearranging the cans again.
Yep.
Well, what's his main strategy? What's his, how does he think he's going to survive it?
Well, he's ex-military, so, and we lived in Arkansas at the time, so he's like, let's go into the middle of the woods and, survive it out. He would talk about bunkers a lot.
Okay.
All of a sudden
A lot
we're
of
building
bunker
bunkers.
talk. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, we're going to get a bunker, babe. Don't worry about it.
So did he decide whether middle of the woods or bunker is the way to go? I'm kind of curious. No, I guess not. All right, never mind.
We'd have to prep for bunkers. That's a whole prep right there.
Okay.
Bunker alone. I mean, that's a lot.
Yeah, middle of the woods is safer.
Hi, Michelle. How are you this morning?
Oh, my God. I'm great. I love you guys. I listen to you every morning.
Oh, thank you so much. We love that. Thank you. What are you talking too much about, or what are they talking too much about?
Oh, my God. My husband is obsessed with credit card points.
Oh, he's a points guy.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, my God. So at first I got excited because I'm like, oh, great. We're going to take these trips. So we're racking up all these points. He always says you go out to dinner. We get 5 points, all this stuff. We're not going anywhere.
We're just sitting on the points.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's just sitting there reading the book, telling me about all of these points we can get, travel, all this other stuff. And I'm like, okay, where are we going? And nothing.
We haven't gone anywhere.
Just point hoarding.
Right.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
You had to make that embarrassing call to 911. It happened to a woman in Tennessee. She was in there just changing out the doorknob in her bathroom. She was on the bathroom side. And then she got locked in the bathroom without a doorknob to open. She had to call 911. Y'all got to get in here and help me. I got stuck in my bathroom. And they came down. The Chattanooga ambulance arrived. It apparently is the Ghostbusters car. And it got there, and it got her out, and she's okay. But that's kind of an embarrassing call to 911. Hey, Donna, how are you this morning?
I'm good. How about yourself?
We're all right. Embarrassing call to 911. What happened?
I was at the grocery store, and I came out, and I thought my car was stolen. But it wasn't. It was just on the other side of the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
How far did it go? You call 911. My car has been stolen. Did they arrive, and then you figured out, or did you figure it out while you were on the phone?
No, they arrived, and then somebody said, well, is that your car over there?
Oh, my God. Thank you so much, officer. You're a hero.
Good day.
Yeah.
I mean, I called my dad. I called my husband crying. I legit thought my car was stolen.
Yeah, I could hear it in your voice.
I
Very
did too,
traumatic.
yeah.
Very
And
traumatic.
it's Chicago, so yeah, probably.
Yeah, right.
Madam, I'm so sorry. You said it's a Cutlass? Yeah. Blue? Yeah. License plate? 263QR? Yeah. You're in the wrong aisle.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, we snuffed it out. We got one of our PIs out here. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
exactly.
Right.
Hey, Kelce, how are you?
Hey, good. How are you guys this morning?
We're doing really well. Now, you actually had like a double. It happened where you needed to call 911. So what happened?
So, I mean, you know, I was in my apartment at the time a couple of years back, and there was someone suffering from a diabetic episode. So I called 911 right away, wanted to get her help. 911 came. I started feeling a little bit like, you know, high pressure situation and feeling a little queasy and ended up kind of passing out. And they took my blood pressure and the EMT called and said, yeah, I need another ambulance over here. No, not for the one that you called for before, for the woman that called 911.
Oh, my God.
They had to call a backup ambulance for you.
Yes.
Oh,
So
that's
that was
embarrassing.
quite interesting.
But you're
Yes.
married now to the EMT?
I wish.
Oh, man. Yeah, one can hope. You know, we keep hoping. Well, one of these days. Hey, Ken, how are you this morning?
Hey, good morning, guys. How you doing?
Doing all right, man. What's that smell? We better call 911.
So we thought we had a gas leak and the house was going to blow up. So we called 911. They send the fire department, and they're checking every room, and somehow they can smell a gas leak in every single room, but can't figure out the source until they realized, you know, your dog is following us into every room. The dog had gotten skunked, and that smells like gas.
Oh, my gosh.
Your dog got Pepe Le Pewed and is just following.
That's hilarious.
And so they're all laughing at us probably the rest of that day, and
That's great.
and continued on. Hey, saw you guys at Breast Night ever. You guys really killed it. It was awesome.
Thanks so much, Ken. That's so nice of you. There was actually a leak in the room that night. That's why it all went so well.
On
Who
purpose.
knew? Yeah,
It's
we
all
do
part
a
of the
little
plan.
bit. Hi, Amy. How are you this morning?
Hey, good morning, guys. How are you guys?
We're doing all right. Embarrassing call to 911. What happened?
So I took my mom for sinus surgery, and I ended up going to see her in the post-op recovery, and I passed out and hit my head on the gurney and had a concussion and 8 staples in my head.
Oh, my God.
I'm just here to be supportive.
So then your mom has to go visit you in the hospital.
Yeah.
Literally. Oh, that's a lot. And finally, hi, Jennifer. How are you this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
We're doing all right. What happened? You had to call 911?
Well, I left to go take my dog to the vet, and I left my 6-year-old daughter at home with my husband and her stepdad. And he went to the bathroom, didn't tell her he was going to the bathroom, and she thought she was home alone. So she called 911.
Wow. Oh, no. Did they arrive
Yeah.
at the house?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he called me, and he was like, hey, I just want you to know when the cops show up on the Ring doorbell that Avery called the police because she thought I'd left her home alone. So
I was
they
just
did.
in the can.
Yeah, right.
For how long?
He was doing a number 2, and he didn't announce that he was leaving for it.
Yeah, well, actually,
so-
it's a good thing they came because his legs had gotten numb.
Yeah.
So they were there to at least
Right.
help get the blood flow back in his
He
legs.
help him.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not going to believe it. You know what? I mean, I could take full blame for this, but I was just in there. You know how it
You
is.
can't always know in advance how long it's
Right.
going to take, and once you're in there, you're in there. You
She-
can't leave.
She thought she was home
Poor
alone.
girl's
This poor
downstairs
little kid.
crying.
You're listening to the Morning Mix podcast.
These are the most popular baby names of the last 100 years.
Wow.
According to the Social Security Administration, and if
Oh.
anybody knows,
They've got the official
yeah,
word.
They
this
like to
isn't-
party.
Yeah, they know how to get after
Oh,
it too.
man.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
isn't BobTheBuilder.com
No way.
or Wallet Snub or Tiddlywinks. No, this
Okay.
is the Social Security admin. You want boys or girls first? Because I got both.
Oh.
Ladies first. I hear
Okay.
you.
Yeah,
Good
let's do
idea.
it.
Good idea.
Top 6 baby names for girls over the last 100 years. In at number 6, Barbara. Barbara, which of course means foreign or strange.
It does?
That's what they say.
Wow.
In at number 5, Elizabeth.
Oh.
My sister's middle name.
Me too.
And it is? Oh, it must be why we get along so well.
Get some Liz's.
Has to be.
In at number 4, what up, Linda?
Oh, yeah.
Linda.
Feels right, yeah.
Linda.
No, Linda, no.
Yeah, I don't hear that as much anymore here.
No, it's 100 years we're
Yeah.
covering.
Yeah.
And at number 3, Jennifer.
Oh, that was all when we were growing up, man.
It was because Jennifer held the number 1 spot on this list in the 70s and early 80s.
Yes.
Yeah. There were like 15 Jennifers in
Right.
every class. Yep.
And at number 2, get ready to say hi to Patricia.
Oh, Patty.
Yeah, it means noble.
Okay.
Pat,
Yeah.
Patricia, Patty,
Sure.
Patricia. And in at number 1, what is the most popular baby name of all time for girls? Violetta, take it first.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Susan.
Susan, whip.
Damn.
Was that yours?
Damn is not
No,
number.
but that's a really good.
I don't know many dams.
No, it's a good. I mean, it's a good one.
Thank you.
Karen.
Mary, why you bugging?
All right.
That's
Whip.
a good one.
Karen Whip is number 10 on the list.
Okay, all right.
Susan Violetta is number 7.
Ooh.
And in at number 1, Mary!
Yes.
You guys killed it. That's awesome.
Oh, that's
nice.
hilarious.
The only name we missed is number 8 and 9. 8's Jessica, 9's Sarah. Boom.
Okay.
Mary, number 1. Girl moms over the years like to take inspiration from the Bible associated with Mary, who gave birth to Jesus. Mary is angelicized from the Latin name Maria, the classic title, which has slowly decreased in popularity in recent years, but is likely making a revival, holds the meaning of beloved and star of the sea.
They all, well, I shouldn't say all, but I mean, so many come back. You know,
So many come back.
Just
It's
you miss a
nonstop.
couple of generations
Run
and then it's
DMC
school again.
helping
Yeah.
with that too.
DMC is on the list.
Yes.
And now we go to the boys. One time for the fellas. In at number 6, most popular boy baby names of the last 100 years, according to the Social Security admin. Number 6, William,
Oh, yeah.
a.k.a. Will I Am. Number 5, David, like Beckham. Number 4, Michael. One of the top 10 most popular baby names in the last 100 years. Not lacking for biblical references, they say. Saint Michael is the leader of heaven's armies.
Yeah, that's my patron saint for my family.
Is it really?
Celebrated on November 21st, which is coming up.
That's funny because ours is Michael Jordan in my
Right.
house.
Yeah, a lot of people like that, yeah.
Number 3, John. That's right, John. Number 2, Robert.
Oh, I thought that was going to be number 1.
All right, what is the number 1 name? We'll go Nikki first this time. Number 1 for boys.
Did we say Thomas?
We did not.
Okay.
Whip.
George.
George.
Ooh.
I'm going to go John. Did you say John?
Nobody said John.
Okay, I'm going
Yes, you
John.
said
did.
John. John was 3.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Okay. Could be John again.
No.
John,
I'm
John.
gonna
Jonathan?
go with
Johnny.
Samuel.
Samuel.
Ooh.
Samuel, not on the list. In at number 1, James. Maybe they say the popularity of James Dean in the 50s is what did it, or, of course, James as tied to the Bible. But either way, the name hits the number 1 spot numerous times historically since 1923.
Unbelievable.
Other names on the list: number 7, Richard. Number 8, Joseph. Number 9, Thomas. And number 10, Christopher.
Good job.
We did it,
Yeah,
boys!
yeah.
Let's go!
Testing 1 2 1 2. Sound check. Sound check. This is Nikki's sound check on the morning mix.
So Mark Ronson, back in July, he said he heard the whole Dua Lipa and that he loved it. It's incredible. We will have the Dua Lipa, the new single Houdini, on the way. So that's coming up. And Bruno Mars also has news because he just partnered up with Fender. Have you seen this guitar? It's it's an official Bruno Mars Fender for the guitar collector in your life, Swanee. But just it ain't cheap. It's $3,000.
Whoa.
So if you want that,
Holy.
it's beautiful, but it is definitely expensive.
Boy, it's one of those things you'd think maybe they would send one to the radio station.
Right.
For us to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe two of them.
This Fender
Sure.
Bender brought to you by
few.
Yeah, right?
So, I mean, yeah, it's so easy. Another
works
thing
together.
that is in stores, much more affordable, but still, I think, on the pricey side for what it is, the Stevie Nicks Barbie doll is out today.
Oh, yeah.
If you've seen it, it's hilarious. It's got a tambourine and everything. Like, she actually has, like, her cape. It's awesome. It is in stores. It is at Target, $55.99.
Oh,
so
man.
Not bad.
it's not the cheapest Barbie, but it's definitely going
Or
to be
collectible,
one of those
you know?
collectibles. Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
I think this is a little classic rock joke coming up for you, but I think it should be $16.99. That'd be right on the edge of 17.
Let's go.
Wow.
That is great.
That is good. You know what? That maybe like you can get us like additional things to give Stevie, like a vinyl.
Okay. All right, yeah. They should
You're
do
onto
something.
something.
They
Hey,
should
man,
do
if
something
you want
with
to
it.
head out, you can
Yeah.
have the day.
Well,
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, I
pretty
think
peak.
if they have any openings in the marketing
Yeah.
department over there, I feel like I would be a good candidate.
Mattel, are you
Yeah.
listening?
They don't know what they're doing otherwise.
in your dreams.
Hey!
All right, on to other tour news. Local Boys will be back and releasing some new stuff. Plain White Tees.
Oh, my,
Look
what?
at that. On sale now at
A
Target.
self-titled album out November 17th. And they're doing some stuff around here to celebrate that. So they have 3 things going on. They've got the album release at Subterranean, Sub-T.
Oh, nice.
That's already sold out, done. And then on the 18th, you've got the Dirty Nelly show.
Oh, Palatine.
Announcing
Whoa.
all that we needed Dirty Nellies with Chicago. I'll get more details on that. They're kind
That's
of
fun because you could do the Metro Booze Cruise. You start in Mount Prospect, and then you head to Arlington Heights, and then you head to Palatine. You ride the Metro the whole way. You take that thing home, and you don't have to drive it all. It's great.
And then they have
God.
on the 19th a record store signing meet and greet at Loud Pizza. So this is kind of all unfolding. Let's get Tom on the phone.
Turn it down.
Let us know what's going on.
That's great.
Another tour that's interesting, and I had a theory on this, but it blew up like right before we went on. So Alanis Morissette announced everything that's old is new, right?
Oh, yeah,
so
isn't that
Alanis
ironic?
Morissette is touring with Joan Jett in 2024.
that's a good
so
pairing.
It is kind of fun. She's got a couple of dates she announced, but no Chicago date. So then I'm like, okay, cool. This will be the Lollapalooza thing because she was kind of a big rumored artist for last year. But then I looked at the dates where she's where the tour is, and kind of around Lollapalooza, she's totally on the West Coast. So it could happen. They could fly her. I don't know. But as of right now, if you want to go see her, you have to travel to the other Midwest states, including Michigan. She'll be at Pine Knob July 16th. July 27th, she's going to be in Indiana at Ruoff Music Theater Center. And then the 28th, she'll be in Milwaukee. That's probably, is that after Summerfest? I think Summerfest goes so long now. Not sure.
I don't know.
So she'll be
They're
in
still doing
Milwaukee. Yeah, at the amphitheater there. But no Chicago. That's so weird, right?
Yeah,
There's got to be something going on. Something's going on.
I don't know.
There's
But
something going on.
Again, I blew up my own Lollapalooza theory.
The Morning Mix Flash Briefing with Violetta.
In at number 3, Taylor Tomlinson is about to become not the first, but one of the only actively, only woman actively hosting a late night show on network television, but also the youngest by 2 decades. She's only 29 years old. She's a comic, did a lot of stand-up, and she's on a world tour right now. She's going to be taking over after the time slot, the Late Show with Stephen Colbert on CBS. It's going to be called After Midnight, and I don't have when that's starting, but
After
soon.
midnight.
There you go.
Yeah, it's the old James Corden slot. So,
Oh,
you
is
know,
that what it
Yeah,
is?
so he wrapped up, so she's taking over.
I just don't know when it kicks off.
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure
don't
either.
think
It
we
might
have
be
a
in the
date.
new year, in fact. But
Yeah.
we could look. Yeah, I think also with the strike and all that, everything got delayed. But yeah, that's awesome.
But it's been
She's
a while.
hilarious.
Yeah, since a woman. I mean, Joan Rivers,
was short-lived, but yeah.
Yeah.
Network
That's
TV. I mean, Samantha Bee had her show, but that was on TBS, I want to say, and then
Oh,
Comedy
yeah.
Central.
That's
so,
right. That's right.
yeah, pretty
Very
exciting.
exciting.
Wonderful.
In at number 2, I said it once, and I'm going to say it again and again and again. Calories don't count on the weekend.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
one way you could order healthier food this weekend.
I just want the house salad with no tomato, onion, or lettuce, if you can do that.
So you just want cheese, bacon, and ranch.
Yes. And could you put fries with that too, maybe?
So you want loaded fries?
Well, it's a salad, but yeah, if that's what you want to call it.
Yep. Every time.
Right? Yeah, just substitute everything out until it's exactly what you want and not healthy anymore.
He sounds like Whip's old intern Kenneth from 30 Rock.
Oh, my God, he really did.
He
Jack
sounds
McBrayer.
Jack McBrayer, Chicago
That's right.
improv artist and then intern, and now Jack McBrayer.
Yeah,
sounds
he's very,
just like him.
Maybe it's him.
No,
might be. It's not.
It's not. It's not. It's like a teenage kid, but it does sound just like him now that you mention it. And finally, Kim Kardashian has famously said that you cannot put a bumper sticker on a Bentley when asked if she has a any tattoos. Well, I guess Kim Kardashian is admitting that she is not a luxury car because she's showing off her new tattoo. It's an infinity sign on her inner lip. And she says that she got it the night of SNL when she hosted. Her and her friends all went out that night and got the infinity tattoo. I don't know if that was before or after the party that she also went to.
And that's when she started dating Pete Davidson, right? And he probably had a tattoo artist you could recommend.
Right. Well, he's always, putting them on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. So who knows?
I think he still has her tattoo, like Kim's My Lawyer.
Yeah.
Tatted on him somewhere. You can't find it, though.
No.
And that's your flash briefing.
All right, thank you for joining us for the Morning Mix podcast. Make sure you rate, review, like, and follow this podcast. You can also follow us on social at 1019 Mix Chicago. And we will see you tomorrow on the Morning Mix.